Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest counter video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen yet, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. Now in this particular video I'll be going up against Tuskens. Now Tuskens are a funny one because their modifier doesn't really say a whole lot. It just says they have been lying in the weight, but from what I can see their stats are juiced up, like especially speed. Offense not so much, they're not really hitting hard, they're just very durable and obviously very fast. So luckily, they didn't juice up their offense too high up, so it should be good to go. So in this video I'll be going in with two data disk sets, so showing you teams that work well with either of those. So obviously I'll be doing the Overzealous first and then I'll switch over to Stoneskin data disk set. So if you need a reminder for the Overzealous, you need 3 stacks of Zealous Ambition and Vitality to give lots of damage to your healers and support. And then we got Entrenched and Fortified for some extra survivability. So just first kick off here with Bastila Late Jedi. Now Entrenched nicely kind of has nice synergy with her leadership, and here Yoda obviously just keep calling him for his support, so he'll be doing a lot of damage. And then Basti herself as well as Jolie and Shakti, they all are doing nice big damage there because of Overzealous. Old Man is there a little bit for the taunt and stuff. We were able to bring him back with Jolie. That's why Jolie here is good, so you can actually revive people, to get a 3-star win. There we go, finishing the last Tusken and down they go. So quite nice and easy start. Let's move on to Padme. Now Padme, I like to use her there with the 2 Bad Batch clones because they're both support, and you've got nice here days and healing immunity. But as you can see, unfortunately these Tuskens are very fast, they keep going, so I was able to get a stun there. And from here on out you can just probably hit autoplay, to be honest. They can't do a whole lot really. There we go, got him down. Padme support as well, boom, so her basic does some nice big daddy damage as well whenever she gets it out. Alright, we got Rex. Now with Rex, you'll be able to obviously gain a lot of bronze star meter whenever these guys hit you. We got then Barris in there for the healing. You do need obviously Zayt on her unique, so she's constantly healing your guys, because mentioned before, Tuskens don't really hit that hard, so even like Rex that's rather squishy can stay alive thanks to Barris there, and you can just go through them one at a time and take them out. Got Rey and her droids bringing in L3 for the pre-taunt, for the cleanse and everything. But once you get your turn meter train rolling, like these guys can't do a whole lot. We got days there as well from Rey over BB-8, and as well then on C-3PO, if you do get 2 stacks of confusion, you stop them as well. There you go, done nice work on these guys without any issues whatsoever. Moving on, we got troopers. Now Piet over there, he will be either counter-attacking when they hit him, or gaining turn meter whenever you they hit your allies. So this will allow you to get a quick jump start on here. So I'm just going to go ahead here and do that. The reason why I didn't go immediately for control situation, because these guys are so fast. So if we equalize our turn meter and gain only 25% turn meter, not sure that would be enough. So I'm just going to go ahead here, not use it, keep using basics, and there we go, got that guy out. And pretty straightforward because all 5 of these troopers are actually support, so they're all doing nice big damage. Moving on, we've got another kind of support team here with Palpatine, Tarkin and Thrawn. Mara is obviously there to help you out with the thermometer train rolling with the pulps, and then we got Short Trooper there for the pre-taunt and a little bit of healing and things like that. As you can see, we quickly got rid of all the Tuskens once Mara got a turn finally. Hux is great as well, obviously while he has dominance will be counter-attacking. So we go. Unfortunately guys, Tuskens, they do not have AoEs, so we can't really benefit from counter-attacking because they're constantly hitting Kylo, and he's not doing really a whole lot of damage. Like Hux, Phasma, Officer, they're really your main damage dealers in this one, because they're all support. We go. I'm just going to go ahead, get him down. Obviously Shaman's there, they can a little bit heal up the team every now and then, but you should be good to go here. Boom, big hit. Man, especially Hux, he does a lot of damage on his basic. Then we got Geos joining the party as well. As you can see, it takes a while before you do get a turn, but once you get a turn, you know, you should be good to go here. You get your own turn meter train rolling. I'm just going after shamans first, so they don't heal. And the rest of the team took one down. Okay, now they get to go again. I lost my brute, but we'll bring him back hopefully, or maybe we don't even need him. There we go, it's fine. So we got Geos, you know, I guess barely pulling off here a 3-star victory. Night Sisters, I mean, you know, these guys they don't have any AoEs or anything, so you can just pretty much hit autoplay with your Night Sisters. And obviously they're Daka, Talzin and Asajj, because of Overzealous data they said, they're all doing pretty nice damage here, like especially Talzin, her AoE and everything is pretty powerful, and then her basic as well, I think deals damage to target and as well everybody that's that has plague on them. So you know, Talzin is very good here. Master says Tango Shaman and Night Sisters working really well here versus Tuskens. Then we got Raddus. Now if you do lose K2 or you know any other tank that you use here, doesn't matter. Obviously we got 2 revives here, Jean on her AoE, as well as once download progress is complete, Raddus can also bring everybody back. And then obviously Raddus, his support, and you know, most of us do have him now, the Relic 9, because of Profundity. So the Relic 9 he's doing quite a lot of damage actually, in combination with the data this set. So there we go, I lost K2, brought him back with Jean. And you know, even Jean wouldn't revive him there. Download progress completed, and then that would revive all of your allies. And finally we have the king of Overzealous, which is Dash. His support, not an attacker that you might think, because he's doing a lot of damage. And actually IG here, he's healer, he's not a tank, so also his AoEs do some nice damage. Cooley support, we got as well Kira in there with she support as well, so she can do, as you can see, quite nice damage as well. And IG the same, so not a whole left here for Dash, but you know, that's okay, you know, we'll get a win anyway it happens. All right, time to change over to Stoneskin data this set now, where we use Voluntary Vanguard to put mark on your healthiest ally. Then we got Entrenched and Fortified and Unbreakable for lots of survivability for a team. And then this is where the offense come in with Stacking Defiance or Stacking Fervor. Either of them will work, and that will give you extra 5% offense whenever you attack out of turn or critically hit. And same thing goes for Protection Recovery. Either have this one, Critical Formation, where you recover protection on a critical hit, or the one where you cover protection on attacks out of turn. Either those will work. Let's start off with Padme. Now for some reason I have Padme modded to be more tanky than John Kenobi, so she gets mark on her, but you know, it works either way, as you can see. Let's go ahead, give turn over to Padme so we can do get some courage stacking, so we can take these guys out. Probably just hit autoplay, to be honest. There isn't really a whole lot the enemy can do here. You just kind of keep going. And you know, we do also have Force Leap here from Commander Ahsoka Tano as well at some point, if she'll get to it. But there we go, no issues whatsoever. All that courage from Padme, taking these guys out. See if basically any team with Malak will work, because obviously he gets mark on him. Everybody constantly have to keep hitting him. They get feared. But you can see actually these guys are doing quite a big number here on Malak, so he's barely hanging in there. So definitely want to take out the Raiders first, I guess, to get rid of their damage. Once they're down, hit autoplay, and you know, you should be good to go here with Darth Revan. But yeah, it got close a little bit for Malak a couple of times there. Okay, so let's move on to the next battle. We got Jon Skywalker. Now Jon Skywalker with this Stoneskin data this set is basically autoplay versus majority of the enemies, just because of the extra durability we get, then protection recovery and stacking offense. You know, they just can't bring him down. He's just constantly counterattacking, slowly making through these guys. There we go. Down goes the last task. So definitely gas works brilliantly with this data they set. Then we got here Bad Batch with Shakti. Obviously Wrecker there, he's constantly taunting. Shakti is constantly gaining bonus turn meter when your allies are hit. And you know, getting retribution over on Wrecker as well from her unique, so he's counterattacking, critting, whatever. You're getting stacking offensive slowly, you're constantly recovering protection, and obviously that stacking offense also then boosts damage for your true damage. Whenever you do get defense up, you know, you'll be doing more true damage than normally without the stacking offense. There we go. You can just hit the autoplay as I did there, and these guys do the rest. We got here Maul and Watt comp. You know how this one goes. You get Maul going, and you know that's pretty much it. Definitely with Maul having these maybe stack and fervor would be more beneficial with all those attacks out of turn instead of just relying on crits, but you know even on crit one works. Just can probably hit auto at this point. We got lots of healing here, also from Bo-Katan's unique. Remember, whenever Mandalorian attack out of turn, you recover some health and protection. So up next we got CLS. I'm just go ahead, go after because I think he's got a stun on his basic or something, so I don't want obviously my Chewbacca to get stunned. Now, not sure this is the most optimal, that Chewbacca is the tankiest, but it seems to work okay. Let's go ahead, finish off Tusken Raiders first, because you know they're really the only one with damage. The other guys aren't really all that threatening. You can just hit autoplay and just finish off the last remaining Tuskens with ease. Alright, let's move on to our next battle for the Stoneskin data this set. We got General Grievous. Similar like General Skywalker, you can just hit autoplay, to be honest. We'll just keep spamming all those AoEs. And here, you know, again, either you got attacks out of turn for protection and stacking offense, or crits. You know, if crits, then you know all those AoEs will help you out. Otherwise, if you got attacks out of turn, then obviously B1 constantly assisting would as well juice up your stats nicely. So you can see autoplay these guys, no issues whatsoever using General Grievous droids. Same thing here for Traya, just gonna hit autoplay. Now it can happen that maybe a Sith Empire Trooper here doesn't survive. Definitely Malak is a much better choice here than Sith Empire Trooper, but obviously you may want to, you know, save Malak for a Sith Empire squad. You know, we do have to manage stamina, so I'm just trying not to double dip units if I don't need to. We were able to keep him alive from all that healing from Traya's leadership, so that's pretty easy win there. We got Mothma again, another team that can autoplay. Now Mothma is great, all those attacks out of turn or all those critical hits, again juicing up your offense. So eventually, you know, you'll start doing some big hits, like huge hits that, you know, normally you're not accustomed to see from a Mothma team. There you go, kind of doing 40-50 K hits on basics on assists. So you know, Mothma works really well. And one more team for Stoneskin data is sad, Beskar Mando. There we go, we keep everything going. Alright, okay, get a few stuns out there. So not doing a whole lot yet, just on Whistling Birds, but remember all these attacks out of turn, either from IG or from Nest, will juice up your offense either through attacks out of turn or obviously critical hits, whatever you've got, doesn't matter. Your Whistling Birds eventually will be doing nice big damage. There we go, boom, got 32k per Whistling Birds. Normally my Mando would get about, I think, 12 or so. Alright guys, that's all what I wanted to show you in today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, showing you various teams with Stoneskin and Overzealous data this set. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.